Okay guys, welcome back to this edition. On our last video today we'll be doing our first flyer design, and on this video I will teach you how to make a flyer design from scratch. So the image you can see on the screen already is the image I imported that we'll be using for this flyer design. And also in this place I have a color palette I already imported and we'll be using it. I made it invisible so it won't show on the screen. So what we're going to do next is we're going to choose our background color. So to this place we come and choose. Already I have this already done, but I'll teach you how I did this. This is what I chose, but let me show you how I did it. I came to this place, you click on this one, then you click on this symbol here, come to this place, then to the color palette I chose this light blue. So I chose the lightest blue, and then I press OK. Then on this one, come here, same thing, I chose this the middle blue, and that OK. So that's how I got this color. And on this place I came to the noise and I activated it. I made this 40. I think this should be 40. 40 will be okay, and that is it. So 40 and the hands is 7, so we'll go with this. Then on this we enlarge this. We should enlarge this, make it touch the ground, the down layer. Okay, so you know how you can adjust it when you're making your own designs. And this is how I want it to look. Okay, this is okay. This is a bit okay. So I come here and then I lock it, then tap on it. You can actually not lock it. You can just use this that way, but I normally like locking it so I want to move my designs on the screen. Then I come to the symbol option and click on color filter. Then on the hue, which is the first one, I will making it 180. That is the best of. Then the saturation, I will making it minus 63. Minus 63. Okay, then the contrast here, I'll make it 29. 29. So on the brightness, you make it I think we should minus 10. Minus 10 is okay, so I think we are good to go with this. The background is a bit dark. I don't know. Let's work on this background. Let's work on the background a bit. Let's work on the background. Okay, it's okay. So now we are done with this. I think we should add a little of the shadow effects. A little blow off. I think we still need to reduce it. Okay. Okay. So we can go with that. Then let's work on the text. The texting. We're adding our first text, which is mastering. We're about to write mastering how to design with Pixellab. So first this should just be mastering. Mastering. Then the font we are going to be using for this mastering is, sorry for the interruption. First that we're going to be using for this mastering is called the scratch. Sorry. The stretch meant to write. think I have it on my recent. Okay. Okay, so get okay. It's called Stretch Pro. So we're using Stretch Pro for this text. We're using Stretch Pro. Then we'll make it the size should be 38. Okay. Before we continue, I want us to add a symbol to this background, something like this. Okay, so from here, add the color. I want us to use this color, my color palette. Okay, so here we rotate with this angle here, we rotate it, rotate this, and increase it, still increase it, then send it to back. Send it to back. So that's cool. Since I want to be equally increase it a bit more, then bring it like this. I think it's better this way. Then lock it up. As it sees it's locked. Let's continue with this mastering. Then I will have to work on it. So I'll be setting this to be 14 and 10. Let's see. Okay. So 14 and 10. Then I will be using this tool called the perspective, because I want to increase this text without using the size, so I have to use this very button. Let me place it here. You can see I'm placing it on this line, so I will be able to put it on a straight line. That's why I'm using this particular line here. So to your perspective, then just increase it to this place on a straight line. Also on a straight line. I think I should bring it up to this extent so there will be no error. Okay, so let's continue. Sorry, it's taking a bit time. Just want it to be on a straight line. Okay, so just activate it, and that is it. Put it off and see how it looks. Now I'll imagine I want us to be using this. Okay, so with this I want this to be 95. Okay, then this also should be 5. Okay, so I'll just bring it here and copy, duplicating it. And just say copy, then I'm making this on the top, changing the color to yellow, and move it this way, then down. Then add stroke to it. So this is it. So I'm moving it back a bit so it won't be on this line, it won't cross this line. Okay, mastering. So our next test will be how to design so how to design with is our next step, our next test. This test, the size should be, or making the size to be 30. Then we'll be using this font called Futura BKBT Italian. Futura BK, let's see. Futura BKBT Italian. Okay, I still find it on my, okay, exactly. So exactly. Then the third text is Pixellab. Pixellab. Okay, in Pixellab we'll be using this font called the Light Sunset. That is the Light Sunset. Then we'll be increasing the size to 93. Okay, then we'll come to this place and make it bold, and we'll change the color to yellow, and then move it here. Let's still use our alignment tool and align it. So you see they are in a very straight line. I think I should move it back a bit. That's okay. So that is it. It pays out lab. So let's go and lock up our text. All locked up. Now, the next thing we're going to do here is we'll be importing an image of Pixellab. Okay, so this is an image of Pixellab. I want this image to be behind this text. So this text will be turned into a 3D, this image turn into a 3D image, reduce the depth, then here we rotate it and reduce the depth to 3. 3 is enough. Okay, now switch off the lighting if you want, then come to inner shadow, enable it, reduce the blur, then add an offset to it. So making the offset y to be 4 and offset x to be 1. So this is it. Then we add in the call to action. The call to action which says this is the call to action. The call to action should have come last, but let's just add it. I'll be using the same text we used before, using Stretch Pro, and we'll be reducing it to 26. Okay, so the sign up button, call to action should be here. I think we should reduce it a bit to 24. Okay, and add a background color to it. Background color should be the middle blue. Let's use this again. Make this 95. Okay, so our text should not go below it. That is it, perfect. Then back to the background. We'll make this radius a bit, maybe up to 5. Then let's move it. Okay, so that is it. Sign up below, or maybe okay. I think this is better. Sign up below. Then the radius should be 9. So let's see how it looks. Okay, this is better. Now let's add our outline, what you'll be learning. So radius of this one should be 20, and the color should be, see the color code FA. That's the color code for that. So this is the outline, where you get the outline. And then This outline will be writing out things that are going to be learned in this program while this program is going to take place. But this is a flyer calling people to action on something that's about to happen. So let's use our outline. We'll make this text. Let's use a dark blue. And then let's use this font we used before. Delight sunset. So make it bold. It's not so transparent. I think we should change the font. Maybe we should use a different font. Okay, let's change the font to something else. Let's change it to Futura. We'll be using Futura throughout. Okay, so Futura. And the size, let's reduce the size to 30. So 30 is okay. Let's lock this up. Lock this up. So outline. Then let's add a symbol which we'll be using to underline it. We're making the symbol's color yellow. Okay, so let's remove this. Okay, and let's write our outlines. So the color will be just as we used on the outline, and the fonts will be the same with the outline, same fonts we used. So we're reducing it, the size, reducing it to 18. But let's make it 22. Okay, so let's work on this. So that is it. Now our call to action, I think the text is too low. It has crossed our margin line, so just okay, that's it. So this is it. Mastering how to design with Pixellab outlines basics of Pixellab, how to install fonts, how to design like a pro. So, and then the call to action says sign up. This is the easiest way to make a flyer design. So I think this is okay for a beginner. So in our next class, I will teaching you how to make a professional design. Apart from this one, other flyer designs will still go on with another tutorial on flyer design in our next class. So you can come here and save PNG Ultra. Then you save to gallery.